Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to my AC Capri career mode with our Italian created club here in FC 25. It's episode 7, it's the season 1 finale. As you see, what we have on tap in this finale, we've adjusted our tactics just a little bit. I want to show you what I have in mind. We're going to try some things out. Nothing crazy. Next preseason might be a little bit more experimental in that area. We've got 6 matches left in the league, and as you see here, we are absolutely in last right now on points. Mantova 3 points ahead of us, but as I said at the beginning of the season, this is pretty much expected. We are by far the worst overall team in this division. I will say, the goal differential is not as bad as it could be. You see which games we're simming in gray, which games we're playing in blue. I want to play our final 3 home matches of the season. Really want to get at least 1 win in this episode. I'm also going to show you the highlights from our final Youth Academy tournament of the season, and then we'll get our final reports from Somalia and Trinidad and send out new scouts to Denmark and San Marino. And as I show you the player of the episode from last episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Show your support by hitting the like button as well and leave me some awesome comments, as you guys always do. And if you didn't check out my stream this past week, we had an insanely good time on College Football 25. Even if you don't know anything about college football, feel free to join my streams, ask me questions, and even talk to me about this series if you really want to. But yes, Sam Mbube, player of the episode from last episode, he was absolutely everywhere on the pitch. He's got great strength in making tackles. He even has great strength going forward, which we saw a few times last episode. For winning player of the episode, I'm giving him +2 defensive awareness, +1 slide tackle, +1 stamina, and +1 strength. A bit of a well-rounded upgrade for our South African midfielder. Now, I said I adjusted the tactics a little bit. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you see it on this screen, we have more of a 4-4-1-1 setup now. I don't think it's a very popular formation, but basically what I like about it is that it pushes Del Grosso and Mbube up in the midfield a little bit more, which I'm trying to think about the attack, and we need more bodies forward on the attack for the most part, which as I show you in the tactics, we're also going away from the counter-attacking approach. I don't want to change too much defensively, but I want to change the way we go forward. Counter-attacking, I feel like, was not working for us. Things to note from these tactical changes now, since we have 2 center mids instead of defensive mids, technically, I want Michelangelo Del Grosso still being a deep-lying playmaker, which allows him to sit deep, pass, dribble, and create and start the attack, which is kind of what he's been good at. But the big change is that Sam Mbube is going to be a box-to-box midfielder. So he's gonna offer defensive support, he's gonna offer attacking support. Sure, his stamina might take a hit, but I want him to be that 5th option in the attack. The one thing I want to see how it goes is Armando Echeverria. I can't decide whether I want him to be a playmaker or a shadow striker. I guess the difference is shadow striker seems like he'll be more advanced in his positioning, and playmaker seems like he'll be sitting a little bit deeper and allowing runs in behind. But I'm gonna try out a half of our next game on playmaker and a half of our next game with him as a shadow striker. Oh, also I changed both of our forwards to inside forwards because I really feel like we need that attacking threat and a winger who's looking to take it towards goal. Even if that's not necessarily Echo Saran's game, I think we just need more help in the attack, more options. Might try some new formations next season, but I think this is similar to what we are doing, a little bit more attacking focused. So, as I brought up a couple of episodes ago, I brought up these 3 names as potential players to sign for next season's 1 signing, and we made our initial approach with all 3 of them, and all 3 clubs left in disapproval of the deal, not willing to negotiate with Odell Tingling. And it's tough to make a deal. These clubs just don't know a lot about Capri yet. And even with Jesper Rayton Sunday, the club says he's too important and they don't want to sell him to anyone. So it's back to the drawing board for Odell Tingling and his backroom staff. And there actually is a player whose agent reached out to us first, which is interesting. Odell Tingling is a big advocate for growing CONCACAF football and has kept good relations with a lot of agents that represent players from CONCACAF nations, such as his home country of Jamaica, as well as the US, Mexico, and Canada. The agent that reached out to us knows Odell Tingling and knew his situation matched up with ours. And even more importantly, the player really wants to be a part of the movement at Capri. So Odell sat down with them, and it's safe to say that both parties left the meeting in agreement that there is a lot of excitement about the potential of this transfer and fit for Capri and this player. Now it's just up to Odell and I to discuss the details with the club and make it happen in July. So with that, can you guess what player we're going to be bringing in next year? He's a Canadian international but was born in Haiti. MLS fans may know who it is. Odell is a massive fan of this player's ability. I am too. He's absolutely rapid, very physical, can run up and down the wing, can take it forward and defend. We will be signing him in July. Can you guess who it's gonna be? And as you see here, we were eliminated in the final of the Youth Academy tournament again. But let me show you the highlights. In our first match against Spezia, Gianmarco Ricci was active early, creating a chance here, but he just couldn't finish it himself. And then a nice tackle by Leao Brito. You'll see a lot of him in these highlights. Got turned here, but Pablo Guzman, the Uruguayan, made a big save. And just as time is expiring, a save was made, and we headed to extra time where Leao Brito created a chance for himself, couldn't finish it. Big chance here at the end of extra time, and Guzman with another save. And then we went to penalties, which were the old MLS style, the rush style. And we did score one through Fabrizio Valentini after missing 3, and then Pablo Guzman saved it and sent us to the next round. Definitely the most impressive performance was our Uruguayan goalkeeper. Honestly, everybody was pretty solid this match. On to the next round, and Larry Allen got another chance to start, and he impressed again, active early, creating a chance, and it's Leao Brito who got one on goal, and I don't know how he didn't finish that one. Created a chance here for Larry Allen later on, and Larry couldn't finish it, but both of them were very active. However, turnover here by Brito led to the goal for Sassuolo. But some Academy tournament magic. 18 seconds left. Samuele Martino gets his own throw-in back and finishes to put Capri right back in the match. Beautiful finish from one of our best Italian prospects. And then how about Leao Brito picking it off? 5 seconds, 4, and he finished it! This Timor left back is the name to watch from this Academy tournament, winning us the match in an improbable fashion late, most distance covered. Larry Allen was impressive, Valentini again, I really like the way he played as well, and we move on. But in the final, not a lot happened. Larry Allen was active early again here. I gave him the start. I've been liking what I've been seeing from him, couldn't finish that one, and then it was all Catanzaro from there on out. They got a first and a second goal. As you see here, they were just a step above from us in this final. We could not take home the silverware in our third Academy tournament of the season, but I think there was definitely things you can take from this as we have in the other two for sure, and it's time for some call-ups. So I think the brightest bright spot in the Youth Academy right now is Timor left back Leao Brito, as you saw in the highlights there. And the reason we're gonna call him up is because we only have one left back on our roster right now, so he actually would get enough playing time. Welcome to the first team, Leao Brito. And I've decided to call up Gianmarco Ricci as well, and I think I'm gonna loan out Camillo Biaggi at this point. And you know what? We actually have a lot more players like Gianmarco Ricci who are better attacking. Camillo Biaggi's a little bit more physical. I could see him growing into more of a midfielder, Gianmarco into more of an attacking midfielder. So I'm actually going to loan list Gianmarco Ricci, just because I don't see him getting a lot of playing time with this team, and any kind of loan spell could only help his potential, I think. And oh my god, there's a lot to unpack in this first sim. Most important thing, a 3-2 win for Capri. But let me just say something, for the sims in this career mode, they matter a lot. I want you to try to care about them as much as as you can. I know the games I play matter a lot for your analysis in the comments, but just remember that a lot of the games being played by this team are in the sim, and I'm mixing up the lineups, and you can see the player ratings on the side. So just a note for all my career modes that I do, but in general for this one, 2 for Paz, a red card for Giuseppe, and Chiro heads home the winner. Come on, Capri. And it looks like Pablo Guzman is telling us he's ready to be called up to the senior squad, and honestly, I don't mind having a third keeper, so let's make the call up. We'll bring up the Uruguayan. He was excellent in our last academy match. And we've got our final reports to read from Quackgun, Nico, and Azizi. Let's read them. And I was gonna say for the most part it was an Italian failure for Quackgun, but we're gonna take Pietro Monti, who looks like he has high potential and could be a decent winger. He's only 14. And I'm sad to report from Trinidad, we're just not gonna take either of these players. Dexter Reed feels more like a player that would be from Trinidad, but he's not very good all around. Tony Lawrence doesn't really give me Trinidad vibes. And you know what? I think we are going to take Tony Lawrence. I think we can make something there if we have to. And Azizi Rahman is doing wonders in Somalia. We are going to take Liban Damak, as discussed last episode. And Omar Elmi, 75 pace at 16 years old. Decent dribbling rating. Looks like a high potential. We're going to sign him up. And we've got our next 3 months of scouting set up. Quackgun is going to stay in Italy and look for center backs and center mids. As you can tell, I just realized I can send out just 1 or 2 positions. I don't have to do all 3. So Nico's gonna go to Denmark and look for attacking midfielders, as that was recommended for me to do. I'm also gonna put striker as a position for Denmark because it's Nico. And Azizi is gonna go to San Marino, not too far away, and go look around that tiny country for center backs and defensive midfielders. I feel like this may be the last report I send out for attacking midfielders for a while. We have so many in the academy and in the team now. I feel like we're still looking for that defensive midfielder, center back type of player at this point. And then against a good Spezia side in the sim, we lose 3-0 at home, but now it's time to play 3 out of the last 4 matches that remain in our season. And at this point, we're still just 1 point behind Mantova, 7 behind Juve Stabia in 18th. If we can catch any kind of form in these last 4 matches, I think we can get out of last place, which I think would be a win for this season. And before we get into the match, we've received an offer for Gianmarco Ricci, 1-year loan to Piast Schlieweiss, and we're accepting it. Alrighty, it's match time. I know that was a lot before we got into this match, but I had a lot I wanted to go over, and I don't want to skimp out on any details in this career mode with you guys, but I'm excited to try out this 4-4-1-1 formation. Like I mentioned, we're going to be tracking Armando Echeverria. In the first half, he's going to play on playmaker. In the second half, he's going to play on shadow striker in that role, and we're going to see how that goes. Mo Money starts up front, but the breakout scenario is going to be for Echo Saran. Still waiting for him to get his first goal on video for us. If he can score today, +2 finishing for the Indonesian. Let's get into this one. Andiamo. Armando already looking to go forward with it. Good ball to Mo Money, and Mo Money has a chance to be in here. Mo Money with an early chance. Rockets it past the post. I'm telling you, Mo Money just gives me American Darwin Nunez vibes. I think that's why I like him so much. Echo, seeing the run of Mo Money, getting the American involved a lot early here. Look at the strength. Oh my god, he almost shouldered off that last defender. Counterattack here for Pisa, though. Rigatoni save. Intercepted easily by Mbube. Heads it to Santana Scott. Armando gets it here. And Mbube looks to charge forward. Sam Mbube. Look at the pace and strength from the South African. Oh, I really wanted to do some kind of a dribble move to beat that last guy. Might have been able to take a shot, too. Oh my god, bad turnover here. Luigi needs to save it. Oh, he does. Alfredo, that is a magnificent tackle from the Italian. He plays it forward to Santana Scott, who charges at the defense. And Santana Scott gets it off to Michelangelo, who keeps it going to Echeverria. Michelangelo winning the ball back here. And Mbube wins it back, and Arash keeps it. Come on. Last chance here for Pisa. Chiro's going to make the tackle. Oh my god, why couldn't we just clear that? Do not come to a chance. Luigi with his magical pasta abilities keeps it level at 0-0. Bit of a chaotic first half. I thought we moved the ball well at times. I think there's more to come from this formation. Let's just see what happens. Armando's going to be on that shadow striker role, as we talked about. Let's see if that makes a difference. Michelangelo threatening to take it forward. That is pretty decent strength to keep it going here. And Armando picks it up and might have Mo Money running through. The American is in on goal. Does he have the strength to hold off that last defender? Had to get a shot off, and he scuffed it. Damn it. Arash intercepting it very well there. I don't know how the defender just popped up, but that's an absolutely brilliant ball to Mo Money. The goalkeeper reads it well. Arash wins it back again. Active on that right side right now. And Arash takes it forward. Through to Eko Saran. The Indonesian. Going forward. Oh my god, the pass and the shot were both available for a second. And that defender closed down both. Unbelievable. Might be a chance here for Pisa. That is just an absolutely perfection timed ball there. Unbelievable. Arash winning it back. Needed him there. And Arash through the middle to Mo Money. Great touch. Come on. Armando running in on goal. Echevarria saved. Come on, Capri. Good chance. Santana Scott. That's really well done here. Great passing from Capri. Eko Saran has some space. God, I just needed one more move to get around that last man. We're growing in confidence inside the box, though. Better passing. Santana Scott. Brilliant job to win it here. And the Jamaican, does he have the space to knock it forward? He does. Mo Money was making a great run, and he's just going to miss him there. And it's not going to work, but it's so close. Eko Saran looking out wide for Santana Scott. That's an outstanding ball. It doesn't work out. And Del Grosso wins it back. Michelangelo to Mo Money. Mo Money to tie this match up. He scores! Mo Money in the clutch, finally. The island erupts with that Mo Money goal. Just a chance to score, and he electrifies the crowd after many missed chances today. God damn it, I love Mo Money. Oh, come on. So close to winning it back there. Final whistle blows here in Capri. A 1-1 draw, just when you expected at least. Michelangelo Del Grosso was outstanding in his deep-lying playmaker role, winning the ball back and shooting the ball forward, especially for that game-winning goal to Mo Magic. And it looks like Mantova also drew, so we stay 1 point behind 19th, coming up against a decent Bari side now at the Palazzo Amar. And I think I just want to focus on momentum after the end of that last match and in the second half. I don't know if it's because Armando was on Shadow Striker at Cam, but I'm going to keep it that way for now and see how this game goes. Vasily starts, Pedro starts at left back, Giuseppe starts at left wing, Paz at striker, and the breakout scenario is going to be for any Capri player that's involved in a goal or an assist is going to get a play style today. I really want to focus on continuing some attacking momentum, getting a little bit of a rhythm and creating more chances. And maybe, just maybe, getting 3 points at home today. Andiamo! Might be a chance here. Vasily's from outside the box, makes that easy save. Good tackle. Michelangelo, been a good episode for him so far. And look at Capri breaking out of pressure. This dude's a monster in midfield. Sacco. See, I don't like how Mbube and Del Grosso aren't getting forward there, but it does kind of open up. Giuseppe Ferrari's gonna get a chance! Giuseppe Ferrari turns, shoots, and scores! Capri lead! Giuseppe, very nice turn there, and on his weak foot. That is something we haven't seen from our wingers this year. Some goal scoring. Eko Saran looking for the run of Paz Castellano, who gets it here, cuts inside, Paz gets the shot off. Doesn't work out, but I love the activity right now. Oh, just relentless in our pursuit of the ball. Eko Saran gets it here and keeps it. Eko Saran, that is brilliant, to Sam Mbube. Mbube forward, in the box, he plays it across for Paz. How did he not put that on goal? Could have taken the shot, decided to play it across. I like the unselfishness from Sam. Arash, that is an absolutely magnificent tackle. Mbube to Saran to Paz Castellano. Can he hold off that last defender? No. Mbube winning it back. That's absolutely marvelous. Echo Saran with the ball here. Oh, Echo Saran doing wonders with it. Down the wing he goes, and he can't be stopped right now. Oh, he is stopped eventually. Double teamed, but he keeps going. Echo Saran. Whoa, the cross was there to Paz. Trying to pass out of pressure quickly. Turn it over. Goal for Bari. That is just such a terrible decision right there. We've been so good with our passing, and then right there we try to take a little bit too much of a risk. Calcidone winning it back. That's huge. The ball is through to Armando. Pause. Patience. Armando gets the shot off. Armando Echeverria. Are you kidding me? Paz lays it off, and Armando, as he's about to get tackled, just smashes it to the right side of the goal. Right past that keeper. Odell's loving it. There's some attacking freedom in Capri here. This is a new feeling for all of us. Nope. And there's the halftime whistle. 2 goals and a half for Capri. I don't know if we've done that this year, at least when I've been playing. 2-1 lead. And it turns out Armando was on Playmaker, and honestly, that's been working great. Let's keep it right there. Chiro, great tackle. Michelangelo to Giuseppe. Paz. We're moving it much more confidently now. That's such a good through ball here. Chiro is there to read it. He's been massive this game. This is great passing here. Echeverria to Giuseppe Ferrari. Another ripper on his left foot. That one almost goes. Oh, that's a great timing here on that through ball. Calcidone is turned. Vasili's at his near post. It's good defending. Good block. Relentless pursuit from Mbube. Chiro heads it out. Michelangelo crashing in. And Bari retain it. And Arash is absolutely there. Huge tackle from the Swedish. Echo Saran wins the header brilliantly. Armando forward to Paz, who takes it around that defender and has the strength to keep going. The Spaniard is in on goal. What a save. Oh, he gets by the last defender here. Vasilis, we needed you. Again, he was clutch there. Bari looking to go forward here. Our midfield is pressing. Vasilis is forced to save. Great touch there from Brito. Under pressure, we get it out. Well done from Capri. Great passing, and we're forward. Come on, Giuseppe. Ugh. Just prevent one more chance here. Calcidone, let's go. Makes the tackle, and Capri win. 3 huge points as we try to climb out of that bottom spot and just give ourselves a little bit of momentum into the next season, finishing this season on a fairly high note. Odell's boys are starting to come alive just a little bit. A deserved win, let me show you. 2 expected goals, 2 scored for Capri today. Very happy with Giuseppe Ferrari today. We're going to be starting him again in the last match of the season. Armando with another clinical performance and the game-winning goal. Brilliant from Mbube, brilliant from Echo Saran on the wing. We're starting to see some players emerge as stars on this team right now, which is really what we've needed after a full season. And with that win, Capri are in 19th, and we have a game in hand heading into this next sim. These are definitely small wins, but they're still wins. And it is official, Gianmarco Ricci is going to be loaned out for just 1 year next year. And in this sim against Cremonese, in our second to last game of the season, we do lose 3-2. Castellano and Mbube are your goal scorers. And let's look at the standings before we play our last match of the season. And for whatever reason, Capri is playing the only match on May 5th. Everybody else finished on May 4th, but it's just us and Frosinone to finish off this season. Win or lose, that last win for Capri at home proved to be the deciding one that gets us 19th place, so we can go out there with even more freedom against Frosinone and just end the season on a fun high note if we can. And it looks like Ciro Capitani has been suspended, too many yellow cards, so we're gonna see a different center back pairing in this one. And it's going to be a debut start for Leao Brito at left back amongst a lot of other changes. Pisa starts, Money starts, Ferrari, and it's going to be Calcidone and Alfredo holding down the center back positions. Breakout scenario is going to be for the debut man, Leao Brito. If he can get a 7.0 match rating or higher, he's going to get +1 to his potential. Let's cap off this season in style. Come on, Capri, andiamo! And Frosinone are definitely a very solid team, so can't take too many risks today. Alfredo wins it back, and here we go. Leao Brito forward to Ferrari, and we're off. Armando back to Ferrari, ahead to Mo Money. Mo Money to Mbube. Is it gonna work out? Nope. Mo Money, that's a really good cut here. And Mo forward to Armando. Armando, excellent dribbling, trying to get it back to Mo. Mbube has it here. Captain for the day, Sam Mbube. Spin move! Off to Echo Saran! He smashes it just over the bar. That was a really good look. Giuseppe Ferrari, good dribbling, wins a foul there. Very rarely do you see that. First chance to see Leao Brito make a tackle there. Very well done. Through ball here might be a chance for Frosinone. Luigi! Mbube wins it here on the header. Mo Money was about to do something with it, but he's cleaned out. I'd like to just hang this up to a dangerous area. That's an outstanding free kick. It wasn't a dangerous area, and it's halftime. No score here. At least for right now, the only change we're going to make, Michelangelo is going to come in for Andrea Pizza for the second half, for the last half of our first season. Giuseppe Ferrari, that's the right time to turn. Not a great ball to Mo Money, but it's okay. It's going to work somehow. Giuseppe could have been a better shot, might have been able to pass it. Was that the wrong decision? We may never know. Oh, that's just ridiculous timing on that through ball. Thank God we have such a wonderful Italian keeper. Easy interception for Leao Brito. Usually that happens with Armando Echeverria, who's already threatening to dribble through the entire defense, and he almost does. Ball falls kindly to Echo Saran. Mo Money with a chance to take the lead. Puts it wide. I was going to say, if that works, that's unbelievable. The timing on that through ball, oh, it was nearly perfection from back to front. Oh, Michelangelo needed to win that, and he did. That's outstanding. And Mbube is going to carry it forward here and get pretty far. Looking well so far. Armando has the pass. Mo Money, shot is blocked. I'm liking the unselfishness as we get closer to goal now. It's improving. Paz is going to come in for the last 10 minutes, though, as is Santana Scott. That works for now. Echeverria, Scott, Paz Castellano cannot control it as we make that final run. Is the last game of the season really going to end 0-0? It's going to come in here. The cross, the save, and there's no score on the island. A point for Capri, a clean sheet for our defense without our captain today. And the season is over, just like that. A full season complete. And I would consider this a massive success as we head into the right direction down the stretch. That was the most important part for me. Man of the match on the final day, Luigi. He did make some outstanding saves. Arash was very involved on the right side, made some great defensive plays. 7 tackles for Arash. Leao Brito did not get a 7.0 rating, but he was very involved and pretty efficient when I saw him on the ball. And overall, I'm just feeling more chances coming for this team as we improve the midfield and the rest of the squad with the transfers coming in next season. I think the sky's the limit. I think we can push for the mid-table next season and try to continue to win some games that we maybe shouldn't. And that's going to do it here. We're in May. We're going to get our final scouting reports of the season in June, but I will go over any players that we might have signed from Denmark and San Marino next episode. A final look at your Serie BKT standings here. AC Capri, 6 wins, 11 draws, 21 losses, and 29 points is the tally for your first season here in this career mode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Join our family here I'm welcoming all of you into this fun journey. College football is going great on this channel, I think. If you're enjoying any of my content, make sure you smash that like button to show your support and leave me comments. We can have some conversations down in the comments. Check out the Google sheet in the description and a whole lot more. I'll see you next season. Hopefully that's very soon. Until then, though, this has been Therios. You'll never walk alone.